Heading into the WBC, the prevailing thought was that it was going to be either the Dominican Republic or the USA's tournament to lose, and so far we have not been disappointed on these fronts, with the DR getting ready to go 3-0 through their first 3 contests with a huge lead over the Netherlands today, and the United States, who are the main topic of this vid, beating their first 2 teams in pool play. But it isn't just that they won, it's how they've done it that's really been impressive, as they've lived every bit up to the monumental expectations they had coming in. I'll give some overall statistics at the end, and believe me, they are mind-blowing. But first, let me do a brief recap of Games 1 and 2. The USA faced off against Brazil first, with Aaron Judge establishing a 2-run cushion before his pitcher ever took the field, launching a 3-0 breaking ball right down the middle out to left center at 106 miles an hour. But this lead wouldn't last in the same capacity for long, because leading off Brazil's bottom half of the first, Lucas Ramirez, the 20-year-old son of Manny Ramirez, crushed a home run out to right center. And this would not be his only highlight of the contest. For a moment, it looked like the USA might be playing with its food a bit, especially when they stranded the bases loaded with 1 out on a double play induced by Joseph Contreras, a 17-year-old, off the bat of the captain. You just knew that one was going to light up Twitter. And then, in the 5th, they managed to pull away for a little bit when Bryce Terang notched a bases-clearing double, making it 7-1. Game over, right? Not so fast. Lucas Rojo and Victor Mascai would bring things back to a save opportunity in the bottom of the 7th, with an RBI single and home run. Roman Anthony would answer this with an RBI knock of his own, before Lucas Ramirez crushed his second dinger of the day. This one at a 50-degree launch angle, which, as this email I received pointed out, would be the second highest home run ever hit in MLB history if it indeed counted as such. Crazy stuff, and off a lefty no less. After that, the USA would begin flexing their muscles once again in the 9th, not only getting multiple RBI hits, but also drawing a couple bases-loaded walks and seeing a run come in a balk. When it was all said and done, they had emerged victorious by a final score of 15-5. This leads us into their matchup against Great Britain, which started about as poorly as was possible, with Tarek Skubal giving up a first-pitch home run to Nate Eaton. Was this to be the beginning of some kind of upset? And Britain maintained this momentum for 4 innings, getting a couple key defensive plays to keep the US off the board, while also seeing pitcher Najir Victor strike out 3 batters in the bottom of the 4th, including 2 MVPs. But the overwhelming weight of the US's talent proved to be too much to overcome for the UK, who would give up 5 runs in the 5th inning on the back of a wild pitch, Kyle Schwarber upper tank blast, hit out at 109 miles an hour, and a Gunnar Henderson 2-out single. And from here, it really never felt all that close again. 3 more would come across in the 6th on a couple sacrifice flies and a knock from Judge, and then 1 more in the 7th on a productive out from Alex Bregman, with this one's final score coming in at 9-1. It's at this point I want to discuss some of the combined stats from these 2 games, because even the on-the-surface scores might be a bit misleading in terms of capturing the overall dominance. You see, the USA had scored 24 runs while allowing just 6, but they also had notched 22 hits to their opponent's 9, walked 24 times while giving up 1, and struck out 33 batters on the mound while fanning 6 times at the plate. Even if the raw numbers said that for stretches of these games it was close, all of the underlying stuff really was indicating some kind of a breakout, both of which, of course, would come later on. If they can manage to play at even 75% of this level versus some of their upper-tier opponents in the WBC, we could be in for not just a legit run at the whole thing, but some more out-and-out domination along the way.
Alright everybody, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and if you did, consider checking out any of these other videos on your screen right now for other content just like this. Also, if you ever see anything you'd like to see me detail in the video, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com, and if I end up using your idea, I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.